Hey, you, yeah, you. Pumpkin candle, $5.
Is he with the store?
Oh, I'm with the deals, baby. $5. Candles, cookies, blankets, 5 each. It's fall, y'all. Come dance with these prices. See you at Target.
Yeah. We are live. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino. Let's talk about it. Pull up a chair and show people. Let's talk about it. Real life, real laughs on the reload. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino. Jules got the gems, big facts. Latino bring the spice. No cap, 2 mics, 1 vibe. Tap in, turn it up, tell a friend. Let's begin. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino. Let's talk about it. Pull up a chair, it's your people. Let's talk about it. Real life, real laughs on the reload. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino.
Whatever the fuck you want to say, don't mean I gotta listen to it and not stop talking because you want to talk.
Yeah. We are. Let's talk about it
with your host Jules and Latino.
Talk about it.
Pull up a chair, this your people.
Talk about it.
Real life, real laughs on the reload.
Talk about it.
With your host Jules and Latino. Jules got the gems, big facts. Latino bring the spice. No cap, 2 mics, 1 vibe. Tap in, turn it up, tell a friend. Let's begin.
Let's talk about it
with your host Jules and Latino.
Talk about it.
Pull up a chair, this your people.
Talk about it.
Real life, real laughs on the reload.
Talk about it.
With your host Jules and Latino. Jules and Latino. Jules and Latino.
Come on, Latino, you gotta stop supporting this shit, OG.
Well, mic 1, 2, 3, check. Let's check the mic. How you guys doing? And good afternoon and hump day to each and one of y'all. This is Let's Talk About It with your host Latino. Shout out to you, Crown One. Shout out to anybody else that is watching. Yeah, yesterday I took off, man. You know, told you guys, I lost a family member, my niece, and yeah, it was that time to put her in the dirt, and now she's in a better place. She's been in a better place since she left, but she's out there in God's heaven playing with the other children. But let's get into it, man. We also have lost apparently one of our greatest country singers, named Mrs. Dolly Parton.
I expected it. Oh, it's got so sweet. Come in, what, balance.
One of my favorite songs I've heard.
I need my hat now.
Oh my God.
And I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets, the traffic starts jumping. With folks like me on the job.
No, wait.
Folks like me on the job from 9 to 5.
Oh, the job from 9 to 5. Oh, what you talking about, Kanaya?
It's about getting up in the morning.
It's about working the everyday person, man.
Folks like me,
American dream.
Working 9 to 5. Getting by. It's all taking and no giving. You just use your mind. They never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy. 9 to 5. For service and promotion. Think that I promotion.
Yeah, man. Shout out to her, man. Damn, man. And her family, man. We lost a good one, man. I don't know, man. I think who was it? Slick Rick was like, "No, that's a dude, bro." I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude, if it's a dude or not. But keep believing in your conspiracies,
Sold 100
man.
million records, 25 #1 country singles, the most ever by a female artist. Grew up with nothing, dirt poor. The story says that when she was born, Dana, that her father didn't have money to pay the doctor, so he paid him in cornmeal. One of 11 kids. If you don't believe in country music or you didn't like her, believe in America. This is an American story here. And I met her once many years ago, over 20 years ago, and she was as dynamic and as stimulating as she was listening to her there talking about the Imagination Library. Your thoughts, DP?
Well, she truly was America's sweetheart. I think she probably had the highest approval rating of anyone in America, and she will be greatly missed. What she did for literacy is incredible. Her songwriting, amazing. But the example that she set for all of us in terms of being an independent woman, getting through challenges.
Yeah, she has this program where she tries to basically have each child have a book, so they could read. So she was big on that. She was big on books, on you know what I'm saying? She was big on basically, giving kids books and shit so they could have stuff to read and learn how to read and all that great stuff.
You want to know what a real power is?
In the bullets.
No! In the books.
Sticking with her marriage, and they had a beautiful relationship and just an incredible role model for all of us. Islands in the Stream was the first song I knew, and now I have that in my head, and I was teaching, actually I was singing along with Johnny, who knew the song. And then she wrote I Will Always Love You, which I believe is one of the most covered songs ever.
Oh, she wrote
by
that?
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, Whitney Houston sang that too. Damn, I didn't know that was her song. I thought she was covering that song from somebody else too. Damn, shout out to her for writing that shit. Jesus Christ, what a song.
Jesse, she was quite a force. She influenced people all around the globe, on stage, off stage. Your thoughts on her passing?
Well, she always navigated politics well. You never really knew where she stood. And I think people in that industry could learn a lot from Dolly Parton.
Yeah, and Michael Jordan. Yeah. Yeah, just keep politics out of your business, man, because you oust yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like Jelly Roll, for instance. This God knows how he looks under those suits and shirts. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like just all extra skin everywhere and shit. Fucking disgusting. Yeah, but this guy came on who was it? Jimmy Fallon show, one of those late night shows, and basically made a Trump joke talking about, Trump having a small penis or something like that, to that effect. I really don't remember, don't care. But like what he doesn't tend to realize is that most of the country folk tend to lean conservative. I'm just saying, I mean, it's always been that way. So by him doing that shit and getting up there, and saying these jokes, like you got to know that you're going to, I mean, to me, it's a joke. I really don't give a fuck because I love comedy. Like it could be rigged, it could be X-rated, it could be witty, it could be extreme. Comedy's comedy. I don't have a problem with the joke that he made. I'm just saying, from his perspective, I would have never made that joke because you now ousting the conservatives now, and that's money you're going to end up losing in the future, bro. It's the same thing with the whole Bud Light shit. You don't want to get Bud Light. You just don't.
She affected people all over the country, all over the world. And that's the kind of star people appreciate. She had a very big heart and a very big presence, and she'll be missed. And if you need to reach her, you have to fax her. She only communicated through fax.
I love that.
Damn.
Jesse,
just
you
like
and Dana
what's his name? Boomer from ESPN. You can only reach him via phone call or a pager. Motherfucker's old fashioned dog. He don't take no emails and none of that. He don't text. He said, I got one of the old phones, so I know I won't receive a text. Like, it's just phone calls and voicemails. He said, I'm not doing that. That's Boomer from ESPN, and I think he only does Monday Night Football. And like, I don't even think he does the games. He just does like the pregame, the postgame. That's the postgame. That's what they call it, the postgame show. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to him.
Said it well that even the New York Times back in 2019 ran a headline saying, "Is there anything we can all agree on?" Yes, Dolly Parton. Your thoughts, Emily?
She's a walking ministry. And I realize the impact that she has had even on my life, that she was just always a part of it. I'm the daughter of a librarian, and her commitment to literacy and reading, her participation with Sesame Street and everything as a child, and then in country music, Three Chords and the Truth. And my mom always played her music for us. And then her movies. I mean, Steel Magnolias is my wedding colors were blush and bashful because of that movie. Like there's no world. I feel there's no world without Dolly in it.
Yeah, she will be missed for sure. But I mean, hey, it comes a point in time, shit, she was what, 80? Shit, I mean, damn. 80, 80 is 80. All that plastic surgery doesn't take away the time. Just saying. And I ain't trying to be disrespectful here, but a lot of people was like, yeah, but she look young. A lot of stupid ass girls online were saying that. I'm like, yo, bro, but what do you mean she look young? Like, I could still be like 100 years old and get fucking plastic surgery if I could survive the fucking procedure. It doesn't mean that I'm young in the inside, dude. Like people are fucking retarded, dude. Like, yeah, like it doesn't bring looks either. Like I understand that, but yeah, these people, I don't know where they get off. It's like are you not using your fucking common sense here? Like, I feel like most people don't got common sense nowadays, Aztec, man. I don't know what's going on. Like, you can have all the plastic surgery and move, stretch your fucking face and staple it in the back of your head. Like, it's not going to change a difference when it comes to your health. That's the whole point I was making. I even threw a comment in there. I'm like, yo, like, where do you guys get off? Like, this is nuts that you would even say something like this.
Dolly Parton passed at 80 today.
Hi, everybody. This is Dolly. Before he passed away, my daddy told me that the Imagination Library probably was the most important thing I'd ever done. Now, I can't tell you how much that meant to me because I created the Imagination Library as a tribute to my daddy. He was the smartest man I've ever known, but I knew in my heart his inability to read probably kept him from seeing all his dreams come true. Inspiring kids to love to read became my mission. In the beginning, my hope was simply to inspire the children in my home county. But here we are today with a worldwide...
That's another one. I believe that bitch a vampire, bro. No bullshit, bro. I believe she a vampire. Yeah, Cheryl, man, what? She might be a vampire, bro. Who knows?
...program that gives a book a month to over 1 million children. Of course, I have not done this alone. The real heroes of our story was the thousands of local organizations who have embraced my dream and made it their own. They raise millions of dollars each year and wake up every day with a passion to make sure
man, Cheryl might be 200 years old and you really don't know it, dog.
It's been quite a journey, but we have so much.
Aztec, man, I'm telling you, she might be 250 years old or something. She might be the same age, this country was founded, respectfully.
Much more left to do.
She was probably out there.
Yeah, this one hits a little bit different today. She just passed away. She said her daddy told her the Imagination Library was the most important thing she ever did. Not the songs, not the fame, the books.
Man, you can look her up. What's her name? Janet Masson, a porn star, man. The old lady, dude, just still could get it, bro. Jesus Christ, man. This bitch, oof. Then one that I used to like, but now she don't look so good. Used to be Nina Hartley, man. God damn. Hot old chicks, dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
Built it for a man who was sharp as a tack but never learned to read. That one hits every dad in the chest. Started in her own little county. Now it's millions of kids getting a book every month. No government, just heart. While the world's busy arguing about everything else, Dolly was quietly putting books in kids' hands. A home full of books. That's the dream right there. Simple, strong, American. Rest easy, Dolly. You did right by your daddy and by a whole lot of kids.
Well, all I could say is we needed more of her, I guess, because shit, most of these motherfuckers don't know how to read nowadays, bro. I seen this shit the other day, bro, and I'll probably talk about this for my Tonight Show because I didn't want to put too much on here today because I'm only trying to have like a 2-hour show, and but later on when we get Jules on here, man, I have it's gonna be a good show tonight. We're gonna be doing the best of Tubi. Yes, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Tubi, but Tubi is a free source of entertainment on your TV, and you can download it. And they have these basically these black made shows that are fucking hilarious, man. Like it's supposed to be like drama written or something, but they seem more like comedy, man. Like so we're gonna be going through that and a whole bunch of teachers crying and complaining. And dude, what I saw, bro, was fucking amazing, bro. Like, bro, it, it's crazy, bro. Like, so they went on this field trip, like, and on this field trip, it was like this lake, like nature and shit. So they walked around, they experienced, and they got back to school, and then they're supposed to write like a 5 paragraph of their experience. And bro, there was one kid. I mean, there was multiple kids. I mean, but I'm just giving you the one that stood out for me. This motherfucker wrote literally. It wasn't. I don't even know what to call it, if it was a sentence or not, dog. And it's like if AI, what's at its beginning stages, trying to write certain words, like that's how it looked like. This motherfucker wrote remember it's THE. That's the, right? That's the. This motherfucker wrote that shit. DA. But I'm going to give him credit because, at the beginning of his sentence, he at least put capital D and then A. Motherfucker spelled peer. He spelled peer. Yo, check it out. Check it out. PE space ER. I'm like, bro, nah. He's in high school. He's in high school. Yo, yeah, so we're gonna get into this shit later, man. It's fucking fascinating, bro.
If you want the rainbow, you've got to put up with the rain.
What up, Aloha?
Do you know which philosopher said that? Dolly Parton. Yeah. And people say she's just a big pair of tits.
Oh, she was a big pair of tits. She's no longer with us. She's no longer with us. But let me play one more Dolly, and then let me move on to the next topic. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. DA. Capital D. I mean, I give him props for putting he actually spelt his name on the paper too. So I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. But god damn, dude, like you couldn't even write a sentence, bro. Like, God, man, this is where we at, bro. And then you wonder why they wilding out in class. They pissed off, man. They angry.
What? Who gone now? Okay, now, Ma, I'm gonna take you slow. Dolly Parton. Oh, no, not Dolly, not Dolly. Wait. Who? Who? Wait, your glasses. Get your glasses. Working 9 to 5 and Dom. Mom. Oh, Dom. Mom. I can't take Dolly go. Ma, you know how old she was? Dolly go. Huh? Do you know how old she was? I said, what? Do you know how old she was? Yeah, we the same.
Oh.
We went to 2 different schools together. Wait. What? You went to 2 different schools. But what she said, I think she was ill. She was. You saw how she looked lately. How she looked? Sick. Ma. Death was knocking. Mommy, please. Her husband ain't been long gone. Oh, she went right behind him. Right. She ain't go behind mine. I know that's right. I had to live. Dolly go.
Yo.
Ma. Is I'm in the will. Oh. Ma, please. Don't get on my nerves. Am I who? You gonna go to the funeral? I don't know if I can go.
She wildin', man. Yeah, but this show is actually I gotta shout out the sponsors, man, out here real quick. So bear with me. This show is brought to you by
Jules Inc. in the cart. Bread with cinnamon smart. Cereal with raisins, yeah. Raisins in there everywhere. Jules Inc.
and this is also brought to you by Target as well, guys.
Hey, you, pumpkin candle, $5.
Is he with the store?
Oh, I'm with the deals, baby, $5. Candles, cookies, blankets, 5 each. It's fall, y'all. Come dance with these prices. See you at Target. Hey, you.
Yeah. So it's also, we got sponsorships today, guys. Shout out to the sponsorship. Wait a minute. Target may want me to play that commercial again. They are paying extra. I'm sorry. So I have to.
Hey, you, pumpkin candle, $5.
Is he with the store?
Oh, I'm with the deals, baby, $5. Candles, cookies, blankets, 5 each. It's fall, y'all. Come dance with these prices. See you at Target.
Yeah, shout out to Target. Yeah, shout out to Target. That shit is so wrong at so many levels. Yeah, but that that whole suit thing, like, is BS because it was supposed to be a netting that, but you could see through the netting apparently, and that's what, triggered people. But in reality, I don't know, man. I really don't see what the big deal is. And I just don't want I don't even want to talk about that shit because it's not even a story, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't catch my interest. So I played the funny video as a commercial because it's funny. But in reality, I really don't see what the fucking big issue is. But let's head on to our next topic. Lindsay Clancy. And I think we have another individual. This is, I believe, the 5th one that we have talked about in this, 2 weeks, I want to say, that have done the unthinkable to their children. Check this one out.
So did you actually commit the crime that you're pleading guilty to?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me what you did.
I was under a lot of emotional distress, and my baby came unexpectedly. And instead of helping him, I ended his life. And afterwards, I cleaned up and didn't tell him.
Okay. So tell me when you say instead of helping him.
I'm going to tell you what happened to this woman. You ready? I'm going to give you my opinion, right? I could be wrong because I'm wrong a lot of times, and I'm okay with that. But if you notice and look at the picture at the bottom, with the orange picnic table type of what a little dress, giddy up, whatever you want to call it. If you notice and you focus on that picture, you notice the difference between every other picture on the top and the middle one. You notice one thing. You notice that she looks, you know what I mean? She looks all right. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Who's to say that this girl got all the attention that she'd ever possibly think of, you know what I'm saying, or dreamed of, you know what I'm saying? She was getting bills paid, a whole bunch of different dudes, and all this shit, dude. But one day, you know, she slept with a dude and he busted that nut inside, and it's like, fuck, her body starts changing. Now nobody gonna look at her this way no more. Now she has a burden. That shit probably drove her ass crazy, because I'm telling you, man, some chicks that be thinking like this, and we say that, oh, no, you can't say that. I said some chicks, not all chicks, some chicks, but they still fall in that 90% category, 80% category of crazy. Because shit, you could have called 911. Just saying.
You did what?
I ended his life.
How did you end his life, ma'am?
I deprived him of oxygen.
Okay. All right. And did you tell me about this tampering with physical evidence? What did you do with the evidence that could have been collected?
I put the towels in a plastic bag.
Okay. And what about this concealing the birth?
I didn't tell anyone after.
Okay. All righty. So are you pleading guilty today of your own free will without any threats, pressures, or promises from anyone to get you to do so?
Yes.
Yeah, it's sad, man, but it's like, dude, why? Like, come on, man. You gotta be reasonable, man. Like, I know you're going through a lot of shit, and God knows if that guy was even there for you. Who knows? I really don't give a fuck. The point I'm trying to make is you are in that situation. Your first thought shouldn't be, fuck, let me put this in a bag. Like it's like a dog took a shit on a lawn and you just put it in a bag or something. Like, no. The kid was kicking, alive and everything. You put him in a bag, you tied it up, and then the fucking, oh man, this frustrates me, bro. Nurturing, caring, and loving. Oh my Lord, man, this pisses me off, dude. Like it boils my blood, bro.
The mob psychology around this case became visible on August 20th when hundreds of supporters, many in pink, gathered outside the courthouse. Shirts read, "Believe," "She needed help," and "Peace for Lindsay." Supporters made heart-shaped hands, prayed, and claimed it could have been any one of them. The reaction and debates that have followed the case are what I find far more important. One female ex-user claimed that after watching the trial play out, not only am I convinced that we should repeal the 19th Amendment, but we should also limit women's interactions online. To which another woman replied, "Imagine applying this logic to a man. Every time a man commits an act of violence, should we reconsider men's voting rights? Restrict their internet access? Of course not, because we understand that one individual's actions do not justify stripping civil liberties from an entire state."
Well, I'm gonna have to disagree with your ass, because I even agree that certain men shouldn't be able to fucking vote either. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If you ain't making a certain type of money, bro, you shouldn't be able to vote. If you don't own no property, you shouldn't be able to vote. Like, even if that counts me not being able to vote, I'm fine with that. That's where I'm at. If it takes away the vote of most of these bitches, I'm willing to sacrifice my goddamn vote. That's how I feel about it. Like, because this is the thing. Let's say we got these successful women that own property, that own property and all that shit, right? I don't think that these women would be voting the same way that most of these libtards would be. Just being honest with you, because I think they're going to be voting off of what's going to benefit them and their business. I'm just being honest with you because that's how any business person would think. So, like I said, I am game even losing my fucking vote if it had to come down to it. So I don't agree with this dude over here. No. We're not the same, dude. We're not the same. Most dudes are not agreeing with this whole baby thing here. It's crazy. But there's a lot of women that do agree with, like, oh no, she went through this, she went through that, making a whole hell of excuses. So yes, there is a difference, bro. We see most things logical and reasonable.
Sex. Except there are a couple problems with this counter reasoning. First, not all acts of violence are equal in nature. If a man kills a home intruder threatening his family, he's rightfully declared a hero. If a man kills his family, he's rightfully declared a monster. Second, the act of violence committed by Clancy may have been individual, but the support is collective. The mass sympathy for the individual's monstrous actions cannot be ignored. So let's reframe this scenario and see how it would play out. Imagine an ex-NFL player suffering from CTE brutally murdered his 3 children. One could understand his legal team leaning on the violence-inducing brain trauma as a defense, except it's inconceivable that hundreds of men would show up in person, backed by thousands, if not millions, online.
Yeah, but she was off the medication for like 3 weeks too, bro. I mean, it could still be effects from, you know, the medication in the past. I'm not saying that we could take that out of the list, but bro, let's be honest here, dude. Like if this was Keisha or Felicia, bro, this wouldn't even be a fucking thing. She would have been in prison already, bro. And I know people made the whole comparison of the woman that left her kid in the car and she froze to death or whatever. I don't know. Like, it's crazy to make, you know, I really don't want to get into that, but I get the comparison, but it's like, nah, man, this is a woman that strangled all 3 of her kids, bro. Like, that's not cool, man. It's fucked up.
To paint him as the primary victim to be empathized with. Even if one was to empathize with the CTE sufferer, it'd likely come in a similar manner to Of Mice and Men. Lenny Small is an enormous, physically powerful man with the mind and emotional understanding of a young child. He starts stroking the hair of a man named Curly's wife, who then panics and screams, causing Lenny to become frightened. This oversized man-child responds by shaking her too forcefully and accidentally breaking her neck. George, Lenny's closest companion, realizes that Lenny cannot understand or control his own strength, and that's
That's hilarious. That's hilarious that this guy's name is Lenny, yo. But shout out to Lenny, man.
Similar tragedies will keep happening.
Yeah, right.
He also knows that an angry mob led by Curly will seek revenge for the dead woman in a brutal fashion. To spare him from torture or capture, George comforts him by describing their dream farm, especially the rabbits Lenny hopes to tend to, and while imagining that happy future, George shoots him in the back of the head. That is about all the sympathy I have for someone who murders the innocent and defenseless, much less children who look at you as their primary source of love and protection.
Damn, this shot Lenny. It wasn't. Yeah. It's never their it's never their fucking fault, dude. We always got to find somebody to blame. You know, it's never their fault. They never cause anything. They never do anything. It's never them. You understand? It's never them, dude. Like, fuck that shit. When it comes to, if you want to have a happy life, it's always your fault when she's right and you're wrong. When you're right and she's wrong, is always her. She's right. I'm like, nah, fuck that shit, dude. I don't believe in that crap. Not me. Not me, bro. Nah. You got me fucked up. But check this out.
24/7 baby machine, so you can live out these picket fence streets. It's not an act of love if you make what you
All right, let me read this. Hey, Gemini would never hurt his cubs. You got this, daddy. You pay the bills. You protect the pride. You clean the cars. You do it without a single BJ in 3 years. That shit would want to make you kill yourself, bro. God damn. Oh shit. Oh, and get laid once a month if you're lucky. You may feel invincible, but us man stand with you. You're innocent. But seriously, Lindsay is guilty as fuck. She's a fucking monster. And these kids deserve justice. Oh God. For real. Where's the women that stand with the men that don't get BJs 3 years of their marriage? Or get no noogie at least once a month if you're lucky. God damn. Don't those men got right to complain? God damn, bro. Oh man. Oh, this is so good. Oh, check this out. This is fucking disgusting right here, what I'm about to show you guys. So they found this woman. I guess she works for the Insider or for some fucking weird liberal newspaper or magazine. And this chick has been in the courtroom smiling like a fucking devil. And people have caught attention of this. And they're like, they're wondering why this chick is like so devilish during this whole thing, bro. Like her smile and everything about her, bro. Like, dude, like her aura is fucking demon. Check this out.
The final witnesses taking the stand at the Lindsay Clancy trial. Millions coast to coast are waiting and watching as this case will soon head to the jury. But there's another woman in the courtroom getting attention. A reporter for Vanity Fair is going viral for
Vanity Fair. Still, I was right. Some liberal stupid magazine.
Smirking and winking, leading many.
Bro, this is like, what's so funny about this? Like. Yo, I'm telling you, man, they're fucking nuts, bro. Y'all don't wanna believe it, bro. But every day, just talk to a girl long enough. Don't just ask questions of things that that you may seem, relevant or based in your life or how you as a normal person sees the world, right? And you'll find out a lot of interesting shit, and that's the moment when you realize it's time to walk away, dude. Like, it's just like, yeah, you're fucking crazy, bro. Like, no.
Need to ask, what's so funny? Ann Ricogliano is at the courthouse.
High drama at the Lindsay Clancy murder trial.
Stay away from me.
Lindsay's attorney lashed out at a podcaster outside court.
Stay away from me.
He was apparently not pleased with the podcaster's positive reporting on a prosecution witness who testified that Lindsay was not suffering from psychosis when she strangled her 3 children.
You are a weasel.
Why? Because I said he was a good witness?
Today, Kevin Reddington cross-examined the prosecution witness, a psychologist who continues to maintain that Lindsay knew right from wrong and therefore was criminally responsible for murdering her 3 children. Sitting in the courtroom, I can tell you what the cameras don't show. 2 nurses are seated behind Lindsay, ready to come to her aid in case she has a medical crisis or a breakdown. Lindsay is watching the jurors intently. The jury is made up of 12 women and 6 men, including alternates. They are taking copious notes. Also today, this spectator is under fire for giggling, mugging for the camera, and even winking while jurors were entering the courtroom during the trial.
Yo.
Imagine going to...
What the fuck? Yo, dude. God damn it, dude. Oh, my Lord. You seeing this shit, Aaron C? You know, I'm going to start agreeing with you guys. You guys said 90-10. You and Leonard said 90-10, man. I think I'm going to have to start moving towards that, dude. Like, I used to say 80-20. I was lenient, you know, 20% of them are fucking, you know, common sense and, you know, some of them are logical. But damn, dude. I get it, bro. I get it. I get it. I think I see it. I see it, dude. I'm starting to see it even more and more and more every day, bro. It's insane.
To a murder trial for 3 children and treating it as some sort of promotional event, goes one outraged comment on social media. Shame on you, goes another. So who is she? Brittany Romano is a writer who was on assignment for Vanity Fair magazine. In a strange twist, she says she grew up with Lindsay and shared this photo of the 2 dressed up as kids. After the video, an angry reaction went viral. She posted, "Love it."
What a demon, dude. God, heartless. Seeing her smile, man, cheek to cheek. God damn, man. Like, this ain't nothing to smile about. Jesus Christ, man. Like, what's wrong with people, bro?
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, she definitely needs some help, Michael. Can you? And she's a writer, bro, which is crazy. Ugh. I'm telling you, man, it's over for us guys, bro. Like I said, at this point, we just gotta let them burn it down, dude. Like, give them whatever they want, dude. Let them figure it out. Like, I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna agree with me when I say this, but I mean, hey, this is where we at today, bro. But look at this. I'm glad to hear this. Men break up with women for supporting Lindsay Clancy. Ridiculous, bro. Yo, I wonder, as a man, right? Because I don't know how this works. Aztec, you could probably chime in on this one. If you divorce a woman, right, and she has your last name, like, can you legally sue this bitch to take away your last name from her? Like, it's a question, because I don't know. I tend to notice that, like, for instance, like Carmelo Anthony was married to that lady, Lala, whatever her name is, and she kept his last name, even though she's a daggle, a demon, a succubus, whatever you want to name it, but she kept his last name, because that name Anthony, he's a basketball player, could probably get you certain places. So she kept the last name. It's like the same thing with Linda Gates. She's no longer married to him, but she kept his fucking last name. Like, you got money to change it. So I don't understand. Like, can dudes sue their ex-wives to take away their last names? Because it is theirs. It's a good question, because I don't know this. Interesting to find this out. Like, So if any of y'all know this, like, please just put it in the chat, because yeah, I'm kind of fascinated about that. Like, it's interesting, you know. Can you sue your ex-spouse for your last name? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to have my last name no more. You know what I'm saying? Can you do that? Because the reason why I ask is because would you want this would you want this lady to have your last name, dude? Only if she could change it. So it has to be under her own will. Damn, man. See, that's not right. That's your last name. Like, you marry somebody, Miss whatever Aztec. It's like, nah. I'm not married to you no more. Like, give me my last name. My last name is Aztec. Give my name. Like, I don't understand that shit. That shit's weird, bro. Yeah, that's weird. Like, I don't understand that, but let's continue the show.
Hi, so I've been seeing examples of this all day and I could not be happier. It has restored my faith in humanity. Apparently, there are men, tons of men, who are making posts, who are sharing text messages of them breaking up with their partners or girlfriends for supporting Lindsay Clancy. I could not be happier for these men. I fully applaud.
See how common sense and logical most men are? And then you all get mad at us because we know what the fuck we want. Like, I don't understand that. So we got to live in delusion for what? Like, no. So we got to live in delusion for what? Like, I'm not understanding this. Like, why? It's just an opinion. Well, he might not agree with your opinion and might not align with your philosophy in life and shit. So to him, the way he's seeing it, it's like, bitch, I can't even see you as the mother of my children if you're thinking this goddamn way. You're dangerous. To him, he's seeing this shit as a red flag. So good for him. Shout out to that man for having common sense and logic. God damn.
Lindsay Clancy. I could not be happier for these men. I fully applaud them. And I could not be happier for these women who are on the receiving end, because they need to know that this is not a flex.
No, it's not.
Real men don't love this. Real men don't love women who think that it might be reasonable to take 3 children into a basement and strangle them with exercise bands.
But it's funny because we're the majority of assholes. We get accounted for the small portion of the dangerous men that do things in society, but don't get no recognition for the things that men have accomplished in society, or the things that, you know, that men have done within family, for the ones that decide to stay. But we get tangled up and basically, you know, we get blamed, like people like JP, and they put us in that type of category. I mean, shout out to JP, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing, but I'm just trying to make a point here. And it's like, yeah, but I'm not JP, but this is what they do. And don't get me wrong, we do the same thing with them, but this is the thing. I usually try to hit women on their opinions, bro. Like, the majority of you guys say things that contradict yourselves, bro. It's like, it just doesn't make sense sometimes. It's like, do you hear yourself, or you just don't give a shit and you just think that you're making a valid point? That's the difference.
To take 3 children into a basement and strangle them with exercise bands.
What up, Juan?
Nope. Real men don't like this feminist bullshit.
No, we don't.
Real men don't love this. I've been trying to tell you guys for a while. This is why you get the guys that just play video games all day and that don't really support you or care about you. It's because you act like this. Now, I know this is crazy, but stay with me. Real men want women that they can look at and say, I can have kids with her.
Thank you.
I can trust her to be a good mom.
Thank you.
They don't want a bunch of douches standing outside of a Massachusetts courtroom with hearts
and
pink shirts and videos that they post that say, same, Lindsay. That is not proving to a man that you are stable, that you are mature enough to be a wife and a mother. But thank you for showing these men who you really are so they can leave your ass and find worthwhile partners.
Yeah, see, she falls in that 20% category. She's not crazy. She's talking logic right there. She's talking common sense. Nah, and what up, Nate? Shenard, yeah. I mean, most young dudes are tapping out, dude, to be honest, bro. I mean, and can you blame them? They're focused on themselves, bro. Like, can you blame them for doing that? Like, really, there's a reason why this is happening. Like, I'm just saying, like, it ain't because of men. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, they tapping out. Why would that be? Like, why are these young boys tapping out? Like they ain't even tapping out because they ain't even start to begin with. So, like, why you think that is? There has to be a reasoning to the madness, right? Like, nobody's just gonna just opt out of something without not, there has to be a positive and a negative, right? So what's the negative that's causing all this shit to happen? Like, I'm just saying, something to think about.
Keep on it, on it.
What is it about this case?
Of a woman that had just had childbirth at a point.
There are 3 deceased children here. It's always these types. I can guarantee you it ain't a fat ass out there. I'm sorry to crack jokes at a time like this. I can guarantee you.
Tired of living life on a merry-go-round.
I deserve to be freaking heard. So fucking tired.
I am completely overwhelmed trying to take care of the kids. I'm drowning every day. It's miserable.
We're the weirdos. We're the weirdos, says Shenard. But not once he said that none of these women that I showed so far are weirdos or have said anything weird or have acted weird at all. No. Because this is the type of chicks that he be smashing, bro. Shenard is a smart man. He smashed these bitches. He grabs and go, So he supports all this nonsense because that's the simple way to get close to these crazy bitches. They throw you some cat, you change the number on them, you move on. So shout out to Shenard. He found a cheat code, I guess. I mean, that would be the only reason why you would support nonsense, but I mean, shout out to you, I guess.
Like, I'm desperate to get a mental break from taking care of everyone.
Okay, guys, this is bat crap crazy. It just is. This isn't about postpartum hormones or the struggles of motherhood or parsing out the legal definition of insanity in a criminal trial. You can have questions over how culpable Lindsay Clancy was in her actions and still not venerate her like a saint. This is absolutely bizarre. This is women taking the time to set up a camera in their bathroom and chuck ice into their shower.
And noticed, I'm putting other women giving their opinion about these other women. It's not, you guys already know how most men feel about this, so it wouldn't be anything new. You get what I'm saying? But to see other women stand up and be like, yo, you guys are nuts, bro. You guys are making us look bad. You guys giving us a bad name, bad rep. I like to see this shit because I've always been the one to say that a woman, most times, literally, I want to say maybe 70 to 80% of the time, she ain't gonna listen to what a man got to say, bro. But she would listen to what another bitch got to say for some reason, even though they hate each other. I'm telling you, these people are weird, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. That's what they do.
Or beat a pillow against a wall or whatever in some grand show of their maternal suffering. Nothing about that is real. This is performative nonsense being done for internet clout, and I'm calling it out. Postpartum realities exist. They are normal, they are temporary, and most women get through them just fine. Whether you believe her or not, Lindsay Clancy is claiming that she suffered from bipolar disorder, postpartum psychosis, and an over-medication-induced psychotic break. None of which have anything to do with the fact that you're riding the struggle bus today because you didn't get your full 8 hours and your toddler threw his Cheerios on the floor this morning. I mean, y'all are reading yourselves in.
Oh, remind you, her husband also hired a nanny to help her out in the house while she was there. It's like, it's amazing. I mean, shit. I don't even get babysitters. Like, this is crazy.
Into a terribly tragic story that includes 3 dead children
What
being
up,
left
Bobby?
on a basement floor, in case you've forgotten, because you are so desperate and starved for attention. Parenting comes with its challenges. It is not a cakewalk every day. It also comes with incredible joy that make the hard days worth it by miles. Millions of women get up every single day and embrace motherhood for the amazing blessing that it is. So I'm not going to sit here in silence while all of these attention-starved banshees over on TikTok make us all look like nut jobs. So if you're sitting there holding your baby, fake crying, and talking about how you can understand why a woman might want to strangle her kids, you need a visit from Child Protective Services.
Facts.
Now. If you're setting
Dude, that's what I've been saying for the longest, bro. Like, we talking about child endangerment right here, bro. If this is what you're saying on camera, and this is how you're feeling overwhelmed and all this shit and putting it on social fucking media, I'm gonna have to agree with this lady on here. I made this statement a whole bunch of times. And a lot of men, that I made this statement to have said, yeah, but the justice system ain't gonna listen, bro. Like, so this is the thing. So the justice system don't have the best for the children then. They really don't care. It's ridiculous. So the government don't really give a shit about your children, bro, when it comes to this, because, I mean, Jesus Christ. You're basically sending a warning. I mean, it might be one day I might just pop and snap and just, That's basically what you're doing when you make these stupid ass videos. Just saying. What's up, Prometheus? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Prometheus. Yeah, it just doesn't make any goddamn sense, bro. So I've always said, like, why can't you call DSS on these bitches, man? I call them bitches because they're not women. Real women don't act this way. Real women know how to carry themselves. Real women know how to live in their femininity. I'm sorry to say it, boys, but we're fucked. We're fucked. We put ourselves in this position. Well, not we necessarily. We could blame the boomers and the ones before. But yeah, I mean, shit. Hey, this is what we got now for it.
up your ring light to go chuck ice cubes in a shower, you need to get off the internet and go touch grass. This
Damn
is
right.
not what moms do. This is not what normal women do. This is not
Nope.
what sane people do.
Nope.
I have all kinds of sympathy for a mother recovering from childbirth and learning how to parent a brand new
Damn right.
human. I do. I've
I
been
agree.
there. I have sympathy for the woman who might be having a
I agree. Because this is the thing, as a man, like I said, when it comes to childbirth and all that shit, bro, I don't know what a woman goes through her body, but like I said, man, we have gone through time, through medieval times and all that shit, bro, when there was less technology in the sense of the medical world, right? So it's much easier now than it was back then, and I don't think bitches were doing this shit like this back then, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, so, like, if it's much easier for y'all now, like, why is this a problem? Like, why is this a thing? Like, why would you guys even stand for this shit? Like, it shouldn't be a thing, dude. You know how many fucking Mexicans we having, like 7, 8 kids? Puerto Ricans we having 7, 8 kids? Fucking Dominicans we having 7, 8 kids? Like, not once they ever thought of, like, you know, they probably ass whoop one of these kids when they behave bad, but they never thought of killing the damn thing. Jesus Christ, dude. Like,
legit medical episode, goes to a doctor, they give her a pharmacy's worth of pills and it turns her brain into scrambled eggs. Doesn't justify murder, but over medication is a thing, and I have some sympathy for that. But no, I don't have sympathy for whatever this is.
This is a message for the men out there who are dating somebody who is closely following this Lindsay Clancy trial. And when I say closely following, I don't mean like just sort of casual, but like she's watching every day, she's taking notes, she's drowning you in feedback when you get home. If this person still believes that it was the husband, Patrick Clancy, who actually committed the crime, you need to run from this woman, not walk. I'm a criminal defense lawyer. I've been following this case very closely. I assure you, it was not the husband. He's been exonerated by surveillance.
Yeah, hey, thanks for the cash. Love when it stacks. Phone going bling, bling, bling. Every little ring mean racks. Thanks for the cash. Run it right back, right back. All I gotta say real fast. Thanks for the cash, thanks for the cash, thanks for the cash. Thanks for the cash. Hey, hey, hey.
shout out to Prometheus. Thank you again. Matter of fact, let me play that shit one more time. Let me run it back for you.
Yeah, yeah, hey, thanks for the cash. Love when it stacks.
Yeah, I sent it.
Bling, bling, every little ring mean racks. Thanks for the cash. Run it right back, right back. All I gotta say real fast. Thanks for the cash, thanks for the cash, thanks for the cash. Thanks for the cash. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I sent it. Yeah, it went through. Shout out to you, Prometheus. Yeah, I just sent it to her. Give me a second. Play the video.
Footage, eyewitness testimony, and an expert witness who says the injuries on Lindsay Clancy were self-inflicted. If she thinks Lindsay was insane at the time, that is fine. But if she thinks it was the husband, this is rooted in some like irrational hatred of men. And I'll tell you exactly how your relationship is going to end with her. It's going to end with your reputation tarnished, a bitter child custody battle, and 18 years of co-parenting misery. So get out of this relationship while you still can, sir.
What the hell is going on back home? Yeah.
Man, bro, what is going on back home? Shit, a whole bunch of shit, man. They're losing it, bro. I don't know what it is, what point they're trying to make. I think that, to be honest, bro, I think that some of these women don't really actually believe this shit, but I think that they stand with her because most men don't agree. So they feel like, shit, we're going to stand for each other. And it's like, yeah, I don't mind that. I don't, that's not a problem. But do it for a good cause. Do it for a good cause, dude. Like, don't, yeah, the husband remarried, Juan, and I'm going to get into that, bro. Like, this is the thing, bro. Juan. I have my conspiracy theories on it or whatever, fine, but it's not to the point where he's the one that did this shit to the kids or he did anything like that. Why can't he move on? Why can't he move on? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, women move on every time. That's all right. That's okay. Why can't he move on? He decided to move on and move to New York. He moved, what was it? 3 states away. To get away from all this bullshit. Yeah, I hope so too, man. Like, this is the thing, man. Like, God knows what that man was going through with that woman, bro. God knows what that man was going through, that woman, all the medications and all that shit, bro. God knows, man. We don't know. But there's no sympathy for him. There's all the sympathy for her, for the one that did the unthinkable, which is crazy. I'm not with that shit. Shenard, you're the weirdo. You're the weirdo. Check this out.
Just like adults, children have a will to survive, strong will to survive. The children are not puppets. I asked Miss Clancy to tell me about that afternoon. She told me that she texted her husband, Patrick, basically to say, what would you think about having takeout? Made the arrangements to look up the distance between her home and 3V restaurant, making plans to have the food ordered.
Does psychosis do that too? The psychosis plan it out 30, 40 minutes ahead? I'm just saying.
Instead of starting with asking her husband, what would you think about takeout? The record shows that Ms. Clancy did a lot of searching prior to that, presenting not just the idea of takeout, but she had already done lots of checking about distance and the like. Ms. Clancy told me that after the phone call with her husband, that was when she took Dawson down the steps into her husband's office to strangle him. I asked Ms. Clancy what she remembered about what she said to Dawson to get him to go down the steps. Was there resistance, verbalization, et cetera, crying? And she said she could not recall that. She could only recall bringing him down the steps and then strangling him. The next child was Cora, that she went back upstairs and did not recall how she got Cora down the steps, but then brought her into a different area and strangled Cora. And then lastly, that she went up to get Callan. Then bringing Callan down, he was the last child to be strangled. All during this time where this voice is over and over again saying, this is your last chance. You have to kill the children before you kill yourself.
You want to know what's funny too? What I found out yesterday? I should have saved that clip because it was actually a news report, a local news report here from Fox 25 News. It was basically a woman being interviewed that was in the courtroom, and they were asking her like, yo, what's your thoughts and your opinions of like her doing this? And she's like, oh, an interesting point that I took was, she was going back to work, and she was kind of insinuating that she did not want to go back to work because who she's going to leave the kids with. She doesn't want to leave the kids with nobody unless it's her. So who knows? Maybe she probably didn't want to go back to work.
Just like adults, children have a will to survive, strong will to survive. I think it's just part of being human. Dr. Resnick described Miss Clancy as acting as if she were a puppet, but the children are not puppets. Miss Clancy stated to me that her hallucination occurred when she was standing at the refrigerator when she received a call from Patrick Clancy, returned the call, and then as soon as she finished the call, she said that is when she heard the voice. This is your last chance. You have to kill your kids and then kill yourself. To Dr. Spinelli, she said that the voice happened as soon as Patrick Clancy left on his errands, and that the voice that it was her children would suffer if she did not do that.
Is it typical for someone in psychosis to hear a voice only one time, never before, never after?
No.
Boom.
Is it typical for someone in psychosis to hear a voice that's constant rather than intermittent?
That would be pretty rare.
Bam, there you have it, psychologist. But hey, we're not going to listen to him because he's a dude. We're not going to listen to him because he's a dude. Forget about his degree. His degree don't matter now. Because it's not aligned with the cuckoo-ness. You know what I'm saying?
I want to quickly ask you about the Patrick Clancy 911 call, because when Patrick Clancy arrived at the house, found his wife outside, had jumped from the window, and then found the kids inside, there was this awful 911 call that has not been played publicly, but you have heard the call. You are one of the few people who has heard the call. What did it sound like?
All right, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me 1 segundo. 1 segundo, guys. Shout out to Prometheus again for Jules. Give me 1 second. Bam. About to send that right now to her.
Yeah, hey, thanks for the cash. Love when it stacks. Phone going bling, bling, bling. Every little ring mean racks. Thanks for the cash. Run it right back, right back. All I gotta say real fast. Thanks for the cash, thanks for the cash, thanks for the cash.
Yo, her Prometheus, her banner is down there too. I think her Cash App is in the bottom. You know. Yeah, her Cash App is at. Oh shit, my bad. Her Cash App is at the bottom. Scrolling down at the bottom, right down there. You know. I believe. Let me see. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind being the middleman, but you know, saying if you just want to send it direct to her, you can do that.
Yeah, I mean, as you say, that call won't.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I sent it to her anyways. I'm cool with it. It's fine. She could keep that. But thank you. I appreciate you, brother.
Be released. It was, the live stream was shut off at that moment, so only people who were inside the courtroom heard that, and it was one of the worst, the worst thing I've ever heard. It was the scream.
This is the phone call she's talking about. She's talking about the phone call of Lindsay Clancy's ex-husband at the time of the incident. And you know, they haven't played the call because it was too graphic on TV, so you know, they basically kept that muted in court while you know, for us, but everybody else in the courtroom heard it. And I believe this might come out after, you know, all this is said and done, I guess. But yeah, man, from what I was hearing, dude, because I this is not the only person I've heard it from, but I've heard it from 2 other individuals that were in the courtroom at the time that happened to be reporters. And they both have mentioned the same thing, bro. It's like a squealing dead pig, bro. Like a pig, you know, having its life taken away. That's how this man sounded on the phone when he was trying to speak to police. He had to, at one point, he had to gather himself because the 911 operator saying like, hey, we can't help you if we can't understand anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need you to calm down. So, you know, he sat down, I guess, and he spoke to the, you know, to the 911 operator as best as he could. But the internet with these women came out and said, who sits down and speaks to the 911 operator in a calm tone? And I'm like, yo, you guys are fucking crazy, bro. Like, you guys are nuts, bro. Like, you need help. You need Jesus.
The worst thing I've ever heard. It was the screams coming out of Patrick were just unearthly and guttural and unlike anything I've ever heard, really. And, you know, I think it's important to note that, you know, the beginning, as you say, that he found Lindsay and he was panicked. You could hear the panic in his voice, but he was still very coherent. And he was able to talk to the dispatcher about getting emergency responders there. He was able to reassure Lindsay. And then when emergency responders arrived, he was heard saying, I'm just going to go check on the kids. And obviously he had no idea what had happened at that point. You could hear him running down the stairs and then just these unearthly screams. And yeah, and then he was unable to speak. His words were indiscernible until he screamed out, "She killed the kids." And I mean, the whole courtroom was just torn apart by it.
Dude, I think I would have broken down in tears, bro. Like not sobbing the way he would, but I think a couple tears would have came down my face. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, just to think, that my wife would do some shit like this, bro. Like that thought would run through your mind if you were in the courtroom and if you was a married individual with kids and shit. You would think that shit. You'd be like, damn, man, like, damn, is she really capable of this shit? Like, this is nuts, bro. Like, I mean, you know that the woman that you pick ain't gonna do that if you pick the right chick. But what I'm saying is, it's like, you get that thought in your mind, you be like, damn, what if me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, man, like, what would I have done? Like, what would have been my feelings? What would have been my reaction? Like, damn, dude, like, all that shit goes through your head, bro. You just like, what the hell, man? I can't imagine, dude, what this man went through, and I don't even want, like, I feel so sorry for him, dude.
It was jury members were crying, Lindsay's parents were crying, members of the media, the public. Lindsay herself hunched over the defense table, quietly sobbing, but then when the judge immediately called a recess, the second that stopped playing, he cleared the courtroom and she broke down in loud, uncontrollable sobs. I mean, it was very distressing to everyone in that room.
Yeah. Fucked up. But guess what, boys? We got good news. We got good news, boys. Usually what ends up happening when people like to throw out a lot of disinformation out there, the lawyers usually throw out a warning to people, to content creators and such, and media outlets. And it's like, yo, if you guys keep, throwing misinformation, I don't know, there might be a cease and desist down the line, and your ass might just get served. And if you keep fucking around, you're gonna find out. Just saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, women are about to find out that spreading their conspiracy theories like they're facts have real-world consequences. And this is about to be a very big lesson for women who like to make those false allegations and build platforms off of it. Because Patrick Clancy's lawyer in this new CNN article has now publicly put content creators on notice, warning people that these accusations are not harmless internet gossip and that they are putting Patrick's family in danger. A little tip for you: when a big scary lawyer puts you on notice, that is a very good time to be quiet. The defense's argument is that Lindsay killed her children, but should not be held criminally responsible because of her mental state. Yet somehow, all over TikTok and social media, people have decided that Patrick secretly did it, that he manipulated her, that it was his best friend at the CVS, that his new fiance was secretly involved. And I've even seen people claim that Patrick trained the children to attack Lindsay, and therefore it was just self-defense. CNN even quoted two content creators, one saying, "I do not believe that Lindsay Clancy committed these crimes. I fully believe that Patrick convinced her that she did it." The other one that says, "I didn't doubt anything that happened until this man opened his mouth." And Patrick Clancy's attorney has had enough, called these statements patently false and defamatory, and warned that people making them, whether you're a small influencer all the way to major celebrities, should understand that these false accusations have had real life consequences for Patrick and is currently putting his family and their safety at risk. Something a lot of people need to figure out is that freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequences when you present damaging accusations about a real person as a fact. He said investigators have access to evidence capable of tracking Patrick's movements that prove he was out of the house and on the way to the CVS at the time he said he was. And
Boom.
Guess what? They don't have to present it to you guys or the
Yep.
jury because
Yep.
they already stipulated those facts between the prosecution and the defense, meaning
Yep.
that the defense agrees. Not entitled to see that evidence just because Patrick's a Gemini. Patrick's lawyer says that if there was ever a realistic way for Lindsay's attorneys to shift blame onto Patrick and create reasonable doubt, that they would have done that a very long time ago. One expert said that conspiracy theories like this are attractive to people who distrust the police, the courts, media, and institutions, and have their own personal biased opinions towards the opposite sex. So instead of allowing evidence to change their conclusions, they make evidence bend to the conclusions that they've already chosen. And as former NYPD Chief Ken Corey describes exactly what we've watched online. People cherry pick individual facts to make Patrick look suspicious, ignoring the facts that 100% exonerate him. An accusation is not evidence, a theory is not a fact, and destroying somebody's reputation for engagement does not become harmless just because you put allegedly somewhere in the caption. Patrick's lawyer just made it very clear that the people crossing that line are being put on notice.
Yeah. Like I said, fuck around and find out. But I got a clip for King Shenard from Bobby Nichols. From Bobby Nichols to you, King Shenard. Here you go.
Because democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah. They are. People are retarded. Like, yo, I want to play this clip real quick, even though I didn't want to play because it's just a waste of time. Because I did want to move on to the next topic. Check this out. So they play this clip, right, of him, I guess, in the airport with his family, and these women in the comment section, right? They were basically insinuating, look at him. He's a dad that didn't care about his children. He didn't help her at all. Peep this.
If dreams, it's not an act of love if you make heart. You made me do too much labor. The capillaries in my eyes are bursting. If our love died, would that be the worst thing? For somebody that I thought was my savior, sure made me do a whole lot of labor. The callous skin on my hands is cracking. If our love ends, would that be a bad thing? And the silence haunts our bed chamber. You made me do too much labor.
I mean, the kids running around, like, dude, like, it's in the airport, you waiting. Believe it or not, I let my kids do it as long as they're not running all around the airport. As long as, they're in front of me. If not, they're usually on a phone or a tablet or something. Like, these motherfuckers basically try to say, oh, this man don't care. It's like, you don't know what's going on in that situation. Like, you just took a single snippet, a clip, and basically insinuated that this man doesn't care about his fucking family, bro. Like, you guys are fucking dumb, dude. Like, seriously, bro. Like, y'all need help. And talking about democracy, right? this next story is about to get wild, man. So I gotta give this story of the are you stupid or dumb or what?
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb?
Man, oh man, oh man. Boys, oh boys, oh boys. Check this story out. So this is out of Ohio, man. And I believe Mississippi too, because I didn't even know Mississippi has some Democrats in there, but apparently they do. And they have come together, people, to make a bill on a man, having sex, and if he ejaculates and he doesn't, let's say, the intent purpose of having a child now, you could be imprisoned or fined up to $10,000. Yeah, I'm not making this shit up. This shit is fucking real. It's not a game. This is actually a thing. Like, I had to look this up, and I'm like, yo, why would they do this? Why would they do this, right? But the reason why is because it's basically a payback for the whole abortion stuff and all that shit, right? So they're basically trying to say that this is the equivalent of, yeah, no more oral, buddy. This is what they try to say, that this is the equivalent of, you basically banning contraceptives and all this type of shit, right? So it's like, okay, you're gonna take it that step, we're gonna take it this step, and that's basically what it comes down to. Is that Heidi? I'm gonna give me a second.
Of financial advice, trade responsibly. Contraception begins at erection now. So there's a law that they're pushing. Ohio Democratic lawmakers propose conception begins at erection. Act.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're trying to put it on the men a little bit more.
So what exactly are they going to do about this now?
Well, a new bill in Ohio would make it a crime for men to ejaculate without intending to have a baby.
You heard it. And it's not a joke. Just because you hear Theo Vaughn say it, it's not a joke. It's actually legit. So check this out. Here we go, man. It's over, boys.
Already raising a lot of eyebrows. Legislation that would make unprotected sex a felony for men who do not have the intention to get a woman pregnant.
I think we're overstepping our boundaries a little bit. The private, someone's private life is their private life.
I think that's a very
it's wild. They're trying to compare this. Like, come on, man. Like, you're trying to compare apples with grapes, not even pears, because an apple could be the same size of a pear, or vice versa. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, no, man. Like, what the? You guys are nuts, man. Like, there's no comparison, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, the mutilation of a child, bro, like, it's not the same as, like, come on, man. Like, bro, the world on drugs, man.
Our boundaries a little bit, the private, someone's private life is their private life.
I think that's a very interesting idea, but I don't know if it would be taken seriously, but I feel like it should be.
The bill named the Conception Begins at Erection Act is co-sponsored by Democratic State Representatives Anita Somani.
Yeah, they didn't mean that. They didn't mean that.
And Tristan
Come
Rader
on, man.
of Lakewood.
The whole entire point of this bill is to call out the hypocrisy.
Trying to compare fruit size.
When they bring forward bills to regulate women's bodies.
Now, there are exceptions to the proposed law, which include sperm donation, contraception, and members of the LGBTQ community.
All right. Remember the story we did a couple of months ago?
So the LGBTQ could get their nut off, but not you guys, not the straight men, not what they call the cis men. So the LGBTQ could throw their fluids out there, but not you, Bobby, not you, Bobby, not you, Brian, not you, Juan. Oh man, this is crazy, bro. Oh, check it out.
By Democratic State Representatives Anita Somani, an OBGYN from Dublin, and Tristan Rader of Lakewood.
The whole entire point of this bill is to call out the hypocrisy of particularly the state legislature when they bring forward bills to regulate women's bodies.
Now, there are exceptions to the proposed law, which include sperm donation, contraception, and members of the LGBTQ.
Damn, the LGBTQ, bro.
Community. Men face a maximum $10,000 fine after the third offense if they have sex with a woman without the intention of conceiving a child.
Men have the same rights no matter where they go in the country.
women have rights based on where they live.
It just misses the most basic biological facts and leans in towards middle school humor.
Austin Beigel with End Abortion Ohio calls the proposal disrespectful to the pro-life community and a waste of state resources.
They have to review it when they file it. They're going to have to stick a legal team on it, wasting time on that and delay.
Yo, Juan. Juan.
And then with the trans community, like, we're being dehumanized. They say that we want to hurt people. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to use the bathroom.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Oh, come on, man.
And other bills that are trying to be reviewed as well.
ABC6 asking viewers about the proposal in an online poll. 26% said it's a good idea. 74% telling us it's a waste of time.
This may be considered a waste of money by some people, but we have had far bigger
It is a waste of money.
misuse of taxpayer money in bills that have been.
You guys sound like children. Oh, I didn't get this. Why couldn't we get this? Like, no.
Proposed and passed.
The final draft still being written. The proposed legislation will get a hearing after it's submitted. But with a Republican-controlled legislature, the bill not expected to go anywhere.
For this particular...
Yeah, it shouldn't go anywhere. It's fucking nonsense. Like, how you going to compare... Yeah, I do see your point. I see your point. I'm just joking around, Juan. Yeah, man, like that shit ain't going nowhere. Like this a fucking fundamental difference, bro. Like get out of here, bro. Like we ain't stupid. Like there ain't no comparison. Like how you gonna compare one thing to another, bro? Like it's just nuts. But on to my last story, on to my last topic, guys. I don't know if you guys have heard what is going on in Texas Roadhouse, but if you haven't, I want to show some old clips of great memories and great times at the Texas Roadhouse. So let's check out these beautiful memories. Beautiful times at the Texas Roadhouse, man. My daughters love that place too. So it sucks that wherever this is, thank God we don't go to that one. On my kids. Yeah. On my kids. On my kids. Yeah. Good old times at the Texas Roadhouse, man. Good old times at the Texas Roadhouse, y'all. Good old times. Check this out. Yeah, great old times at the Texas Roadhouse, man. You know, people want to just go there, find themselves a nice little cut of meat for a good price. Yeah, that's all they want, dude. Like, just go in there, have a great meal, have some apps, a couple drinks. You just want to have a good old time, man, at an American steakhouse. But apparently this is what's happening.
When black families or black people come into their restaurants and they're the servers and they're the white servers, they're putting their saliva in your food, y'all.
I would let me find out.
Come on,
Let
man.
me find out. I'm telling you, that's like, why would you want to spit in somebody's food? No,
Yeah, that's fucked up.
No matter the color of their skin or not.
No matter the color of their skin or not. I mean, I just showed you guys a couple videos on the reason why they might do that type of shit. I mean, is it right for them to do it? Fuck no, that's just fucked up. These people should get sued. But goddamn, man, like them fights there, probably not even tipping right, treating people with no respect. It's fucked up, man. And sometimes these people, that shit builds up in them because at the end of the day, they're fucking human beings. They're like, fucking, I got to deal with these fucking people, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it from their perspective. That not me. I don't feel that way, because if I felt that way, I would have just quit the damn job. Respectfully. That's just me. But I mean, we also have to see the other side too. I mean, if you want to, I'm not saying that it's right. I mean, I feel like these people should get fired, find out who they are, and make them pay a fucking price. Like, I would even go as far as saying imprison these motherfuckers.
A statement was shared online by the restaurant stating that the company is committed to treat every customer with respect and does not tolerate discrimination, harassment, or mistreatment. And the
well, y'all need to find out who, if this shit is true, y'all need to find out who these people are and fire them immediately. And not only fire them, charges have to be pressed. I mean, we got to press charges up in this bitch. I'm sorry, bro. Because even though you might not like their behavior or whatever else, this is not right. Because now, like this is the thing, man. Like, two wrongs don't make a right, bro. Like that's all I'm saying, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. Like, fuck that. These black individuals should be able to sue the shit out of Texas Roadhouse. Yeah. If they find out which individuals they done this shit to, for sure, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Lawsuits need to be coming in, bro. I don't know.
Statement says right here, due to losing our verification, our comments are not being seen.
Yeah, there is no excuse.
At Texas Roadhouse, we are committed to creating
they
an
gotta go to
environment
jail.
where every guest is treated with respect and unreasonable.
But like, this is the point I was making. It's like, despite, the amounts of behaviors that they probably seen from certain individuals, I'm not saying that it's all of them or anything like that. That shit would get to an individual to do something stupid, and I'm not excusing it, but this is the reason probably why they would have done that. But me, I would have just quit. To be honest with you, it's an easy way out of everything, bro.
When they tell you that they're putting something in the food at Texas Roadhouse, believe them. This is me and my daughters and her boyfriend eating there, having a good time. And as soon as I finished eating, I went to the car. My eyes started to
I'm not
swell
projecting, man. I'm saying people are people.
And I
People
had
do
to be
fucked up
rushed to the
things. It doesn't
hospital.
matter what race they are, if they black, green, blue, yellow. Cops do fucked up things. Everybody do fucked up things. But you got to understand, sometimes they do fucked up things because it just builds up, or they're just fucked up individuals, bro. That's the point I'm making. Because it's fucked up that this is happening. It should have never happened anyways. The fact that they got individuals that did this type of shit at their establishment kind of says more about their establishment too. I'm just saying, respectfully.
They said it was some type of allergic reaction.
It's like for instance, let me give you a great example because you don't understand where I'm getting at. Mr. Chow, what he did was wrong. I think he should have been in prison. It's my opinion, but the way the jury saw it, it was like, damn, man, maybe we deal with this shit too every goddamn day. Like, this is what I'm saying, bro. It comes a point where people are going to be like, man, even though he's guilty, like, he kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up, bro, but this is where we at today, bro.
Now I know what it was.
Like, this is what I be trying to tell people, man. Act accordingly all the time. Act accordingly all the time, man. Just behave. You don't gotta, everything ain't gotta be a spaz out moment.
Texas Roadhouse, come on down. You the next contestant on. Y'all finna fuck around and find out. Come on, sip a little tea with Auntie. Let's talk about ignorance, y'all.
At a restaurant, you're gonna be
going
spazzing
around
out
saying
and
that,
wilding out. Like, bitch, all we trying to do is have some steak.
certain employees at certain Texas Roadhouses will be spitting in black people's food and making sure that their food doesn't come
Man,
out
I'm
the
gonna tell
kitchen.
you, man. Somebody spit in my food, bro. I'm beating the shit out of them, bro. Yeah, we ain't talking, bro. Like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass. Like, you don't understand, bro. I'll go through back there, I'll grab the fry later basket, throw that shit. Man, I hit you with some hot fries, man. Stop playing with me, man.
To that table the way that it should come out the kitchen and come on the table. Why are we the most hated? We ain't did nothing, y'all. We ain't did shit. But now y'all want to play with our food, and then it's a Caucasian group on Facebook that's choosing to say that they want a food with our food at Texas Roadhouse. Keep in mind, the black dollar is powerful. And most black people can whip up what y'all got going on at Texas Roadhouse at the house. What we go up in there for is them damn rolls. We love them rolls and that cinnamon butter that goes on them. That's what we'll be going off up in there for. But we'll figure out how to make them rolls and that cinnamon butter at the house before we sit up there and let anybody attempt to play with anything that we have to consume, baby. You ought to know. In the African American,
Man, respectfully, I can't hear no more of this shit. Like, you talking about rolls and shit, and you got rolls under your face. Damn. Like, Jesus Christ, man. I just can't stand a fat bitch talking shit. Respectfully. Like, just saying. Just saying.
Secret. My God, today, Texas Roadhouse. You mean to tell me that you guys didn't know about a 600,000 member secret chat room on Facebook Messenger? It was a secret group.
Man, I don't even think Texas Roadhouse has that many employees, you stupid ass. But I mean, if it has 6,000 members, just giving statements and comments and stuff, then fine, I could believe that. But not everybody that work at Roadhouse, unless I'm misunderstanding what the fuck he's saying.
That was talking about how they treat black and brown customers in these restaurants. Look, there was several restaurants that were mentioned. I did a little internet search just maybe for 5 or 10 minutes, and it disgusted me. Look, I've been a chef for over 20 years, and I don't work in these big.
We got to find out who these individuals are. Like, the FBI has to be involved in this, bro. Like, I'm sorry, man. This is fucked up.
Franchise corporate restaurants. Because number one, big money don't come clean, and clean money don't come big. And a lot of these local restaurants that we don't want to go into because they're not Texas Roadhouse and they don't have these good rolls. Can you believe what I read? These people were talking about licking their fingers and grabbing the rolls, spitting in their food if they're black and brown.
Even me. Even me.
Racism runs rampant
in
these huge franchise restaurants, and there's only one way to combat it. Eat local. Eat mom and pops. Stop going to these huge franchise restaurants that are owned by Darden Industries. Just stop going.
Damn. Some bullshit, yo. Love them little rolls. Love them little rolls with the little cinnamon butter on it. Man. Damn, motherfuckers is licking my butter in my rolls, bro. God.
And I ain't never eating at Texas Roadhouse again or Logan's Roadhouse. Y'all got me fucked up. That was all I needed to hear. Didn't I just make a video saying how they didn't want us in their establishments? They don't want us in their establishments. We need to be only supporting black-owned restaurants, period. I'm not even eating nowhere if the food ain't already prepared and I know who the fuck back there. I can eat at home. Food
What up,
tastes better at home
NYC?
anyway. Y'all Texas Roadhouse. One of your biggest supporters is black folks because of y'all bread and that honey butter. But fuck that honey butter. I bet you I learned how to make that shit my damn self. It ain't hard. I already looked up the recipe. It don't take much.
Damn,
but y'all want to
NYC.
spit in black people's food and lick on your fingers and touch their food? Why y'all can't do that shit in front of our face? Why y'all can't lynch people in broad daylight? This is the shit that I don't understand. Why y'all can't be bold about this shit? Why y'all can't grab y'all nuts up? Since you want to be so bad, since you want to be so hard and so evil and murderers, do that shit in the broad day. Do that shit in front of my face and then sit that plate in front of me.
I don't know what this has to do with the food, but she kind of lost me. But damn, man, yo, NYC, you tripping, dude. I mean, if that's true, yeah, man. On your food, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh. Not on the food, dude. You imagine, dude. I think I could pop. I don't want to say what I want to say, but I probably would delete somebody, bro. For that? Oh, hell yeah. That's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much. But these are the memes, bro, going around on YouTube. These are the memes going around on YouTube right now. I mean, not on YouTube, on X about this whole Texas Roadhouse fiasco. Check this out.
Hey, how you doing? All right, well, look here. This is Thurston O'Reilly III. Yeah. That's why I gotta tell you.
That's supposedly black people calling in an order at Texas Roadhouse. This is what they got to do apparently now.
What a sad day. Honey, would you bring me a martini, will you? Come on. Oh, no, I'm a white man. I can tell you the truth. I am a white man. Nothing makes my day more bright than waking up white, I gotta tell you. Hey, how you doing?
Yo. Yo, they bugging. And there's a couple more. For instance, this one right here.
Shit, no black people eat at. Shit, no black people eat at Texas Roadhouse or Logan's Roadhouse. Fuck what they talking about. And we only eating at black-owned restaurants from now on. Oh my.
Yo, bro, no. No. I gotta play that again.
Shit, no black people eat at Texas Roadhouse or Logan's Roadhouse. Fuck what they talking about. And we only eating at black-owned restaurants from now on. Oh my.
Honey, you and the kids get ready. We're going to Texas Roadhouse.
Yo. Yo, God. You gotta admit that was pretty funny. You gotta admit that was pretty funny. That was a good one. That was a good meme. You gotta love a good meme. Check this one out too, though. Check this one out. Before I get up out of here. Oh God. Oh shit, man. They felt they celebrated today. They're like, damn, man. Don't be surprised if Texas Roadhouse stocks end up going up. They're like, what? Black people trying to boycott. And they're like, shit, we can come back here again. I'm about to put some money on Texas Roadhouse stock. I'm telling you, bro. Don't be surprised, man. You know how these conservatives work. They're like, fuck it, honey. You know what? We're going to go to Texas Roadhouse for this whole month. We got the money. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, shit. All right, a commercial before I get up out of here real quick. Give me 1 second. I don't know why this is loading.
You, pumpkin candle, fine. You, yeah, you, pumpkin candle, $5.
Is he with the sword?
Oh, I'm with the deals, baby, $5. Candles, cookies. Hey, you, yeah, you, pumpkin candle, $5.
Is he with the sword?
Oh, I'm with the deals, baby, $5. Candles, cookies, blankets, $5 each. It's fall, y'all. Come dance with these prices. See you at Target.
Yeah, that shit's diabolical, bro. God damn. God damn. Oh hell no, they wouldn't do that shit. They'll lose money, man. That's fucked up. And I think that that Texas Roadhouse should lose money, but let's be honest here. You saw what these people did to Bud Light. I'm just being realistic, bro. Like, do I agree with it? Fuck no, Shenard. I don't. But you gotta be realistic, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. We could call it race, or we could call it you know, because when they do it, it's not tribalism. You know what I'm saying? It's something else. So I don't know. But yeah, it's racist, dude. It's definitely racist, for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna deny it. Like, when I see racism, I know it, bro. Like, come on, why you gonna only spit at black people food? Fucked up. Fucked up. Yeah, I obsess over you, King Shenard, so much. So much, King Shenard. You know, King Shenard only took, you know, out of all the topics that I spoke of today, he only focuses on the last one, which is, you know, black people and Texas Roadhouse, which I am agreeing with King Shenard here, but he still has the audacity to say that I obsess over black people, which is insane. But shout out to you, King Shenard. I obsess so much, Shenard, that I've even made you a special tune. You know this. We all know this. We you know the King Shenard song. You know, I obsess over them so goddamn much. So much.
I'm King Shenard, world's greatest tap in my yard, scuffing these shoes on the tile, chasing that click and a smile, champagne dreams on a single screen, jump from one tiny panel to another unseen. Hear me tap, 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 tap. I keep on dancing while they scroll past me. Tap, 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 tap to the beat. If nobody wants me, I still own these feet.
Sure is, Monty. We all love
the floor where the echoes speak. Tap, 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 tap to the brink. If they don't crown me, I'll still be king.
Yes, he will.
Numbers stuck in a frozen frame. Comments quiet, but I dance the same. Perfect time on a borrowed stage. Every heel, every toe writes my name on the page. Hear me tap, 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 tap. I keep on dancing while they scroll past me. Tap, 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 tap to the beat. If nobody wants me, I still own these feet. Tap, 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 tap. King of the floor where the echoes speak. Tap, 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 tap to the brink. If they don't crown me, I'll still be king. Maybe one day they'll look up. Hey! Catch that spark in the dust I kick. But till then it's me and this click. Me and this click. Me and this click. Hear me tap, tap, tap. Come on dancing while they stroll past me. Tap, 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 tap to the beat. If nobody wants me, I still own these feet. Tap, 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 tap. King of the floor where the air goes sweet. Tap, 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 tap to the brink.
Yeah, that's King. Apparently, I ain't focused on the crazy white liberal women at all. That wasn't a focus. I ain't focused on a crazy law in Ohio that they're trying to which which is going to fail. Not at all. He ain't talk about that. But for some reason or another, he has to focus on the one story about the black dude. And he didn't focus on the last story that I talked about, the white dude that stabbed the black dude in the throat. And I said that white dude needs to rot in prison, and he deserves everything that he does that is coming towards him. No, not at all. Not at all. He never mentioned any of these things. He never mentions any of this stuff. He never mentions, the story of Lawrence or anything of the Dominican mayor, which, Bobby Perkins knows my opinion on that guy. But he never talks about any of this shit. Like, it's just only the black things for some reason. That's the only thing he gets to pinpoint. It's nuts. He never talked about, those two kids in Seattle that shot up the festival, which I was like, damn, come on, man. Look at the essays. Look at the essays. Look what they doing, man. The Bato Locos, man. Some bullshit. Deport these motherfuckers, man. He didn't talk about that either. But for some reason or another, he only likes to say, Latino only likes to focus on he's obsessed with blacks. Like, bro, no. Like, you're an idiot. You do this shit all the time, bro. Like, it's like you selective outrage, man. It's sick.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay? It's true.
That is right. That is right. That is right. Everything. Tap dancers not triggered. Tap dancers trying to teach you your hypocrisy. Not triggered at all. No.
No. Wait.
Oh, King Schnorr.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, seriously, get some help, dude. Get some help.
No, you are a beta. I am a normal man. You're a beta man.
No, you're not normal. I could think of many words to call you. Normal is not one.
I'm right. Normal is not one. Not normal. Not normal. Do better. Do better. Guys, I will come up here later. Jules, if you have any topics to add to the queue for tonight's show, get your clips together, or email them to me, or however you want to do it. You can pop them up on the screen yourself. But tonight, we're gonna be talking about how some of these teachers are fucking quitting their jobs because they can't handle it and take it anymore, because most of these kids are ignorant and stupid, and none of them obey or listen or follow through. And what was the other one? Shit, there was one more. Fuck, can't remember what it was. Then let me see if I look at my queue. Give me a second. No, it was another good one. Shit. Damn, I hate when I can't remember certain things. Give me 1 second. What is it? Damn, it's probably on my YouTube. I can't remember right now in this moment, but I know it's something interesting. Something interesting. Oh, now I remember. A study that came out that was suppressed on basically gay couples raising kids. Doesn't matter what side, if it's female with female, male with male. This study was oppressed and never came out to the day of light because they can't put this information out there because it doesn't fit their narrative. You know what I'm saying? So that's an interesting topic too to talk about because I've always wondered that, like, what effects does that cause to a child? You get what I'm saying? If it causes any. So we'll definitely be talking about that. Shout out to Tina in the chat. Shout out to Moxie in the chat. Who else is in here? Shout out to what up, Cam? I haven't seen you in a while. Shout out, buddy. Shout out to the rest of you guys out there, man. Hit that like button and subscribe. Let me play one more clip before I get up out of here. I found this shit to be pretty funny.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh my fuck, we just won a fucking $1 million, babe. Look, the winning number in $1 million.
Girl, you think you can fool me?
Look at the fucking ticket. We just won $1 million. Oh my God, like what am I gonna do with this money? Like, oh
Wait, what the fuck?
Babe, look, the winning numbers and then it's 22, $1 million.
Holy shit.
Yo.
Oh,
wait.
What? Babe,
20, that's dead at 22, look.
I know
22,
that.
what?
It's $1 million.
Wait, oh my fuck.
We're rich, babe.
Jesus, you've been hearing me.
Yes.
We fucking nigga, we just won $1 million fucking dollars.
What do you mean we?
Yo. She said, what do you mean we?
Bitch, we.
That was my $10.
So you
my $1 million.
So you gonna really do that shit?
Man, I love you dearly. But
No,
like,
ain't no, you ain't got a speech. Fuck a speech. We won $1 million.
I love $1 million. That's
So-
my money.
So you was racist. You fucking used me.
Nah, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. This is what Jules Man would do to her. He's like, you are racist.
So you was racist. You fucking used me. So this not my million too.
I don't mean the roast, but like,
So when you get up and yeah, I'm cracking my knuckles now because you get up. And what do you mean that's not? We a fucking team.
babe, you need to relax. Like, you need to understand.
Fuck a bay because it ain't looking like a bay. It's looking like you in a casket now.
Yo. Whoa.
Excuse me? That was my $10, babe. I won this $1 million. That's my.
So what the fuck I am? Just a broke ass nigga just kicking it with you.
Yo.
What
the fuck I am? Just a broke ass nigga just kicking it with you.
That's not what I'm saying, but it's my.
You all up and shit now, Nick.
Like, I'm finna buy a car.
So let me know now. Cause we both go.
Hey, don't
let me know now. Is it a we or is it I?
It's hard. Like,
you not finna run up no damn money and think I'm just finna be in poverty? Just fucking touch me? Like, it's not. That's what you was using me for sex. That's all you know for. Get your hot pussy ass out this up.
Yo. If it's fake or not, I don't care. That shit was funny. That shit was funny, bro. That shit was funny. But yo, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.